I'm going to attack these nerds. I'm gonna not have these folks train up. I think it's probably not gonna matter. Let's get rid of these stupid exclaves. They're annoying me. They're probably not going to be my top priority. Azerbaijan is free. The Georgians are on team Kaiserreich. And one of the nice things about having these Chump Master Extremes, the cavalry is we actually have like the potential for we actually have the with the cavalry we actually have the potential for having actual screening, like the ability to secure our rear and like move up forces on the flank and all that good stuff. It's good. It's very good. And the Germans, who have long been part of our strategy of defense, are now going to be the victims of a cynical political backstabbing. Okay, so things are going badly for the Chinese. It's good to know. I don't think the commune is going to accept our attaché. They will not accept. Yeah. Which means we can basically ignore the attaché threat, all things considered, as it stands. I think realistically, I think we can afford to go to limited exports now. It's going to reduce our construction speed and factory output, but with the should mean that we do not, yeah, should make us more self-sufficient in the trade department, which now, of course, we are. Brilliant. I mean, I don't think that adds up to necessarily positive, but it might. Alright. Oh, the Germans appear to be readying themselves, but that's a little, it's too little too late, my friend. Call allies? Ha ha ha, what allies? Alright. I think, frankly, I can probably just begin the assault. I don't like having these little exclaves in my backyard. Alright. So I figured limited resistance. And we need to slow down. Okay, and we have extra stuff, so more guns, I guess. We should probably go back to... Wowzers! Oh, I don't have enough war support. That's funny. People do not like my offensive war. No, 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 they do not. So winning this war fast has become somewhat of a priority. That's going to be hard given how all this territory we're trying to take is not important to the Germans. Oh boy, here comes the swarm. I can only hope that what this means is, you know, a better chance for success out in the West. Alright. And now we go over to... from construction engineering to construction repair. Alright, we are now facing forces in open combat. We've won the first engagement, but... Okay, now we finally can build railway guns, something I probably should have started doing a while back. Sure, we'll start on anti-air. Speaking of railway guns... and also speaking of railways. Right, I need to connect some of my railways. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, and we're already starting to run into problems. Oh wow, the air war is fairly won, which is good. It'd be better if I had anything that could exploit it. I really need more war support. But hey, that's offensive war. Man, the supply situation is just a nightmare for everyone here. Because, like, the Russian... Look how high the resistance is. Like, basically, the Russians... De facto, the Russian countryside is still controlled by Russians. Is what that sort of means. And it means that supply is going to be an absolute nightmare. So road repair should be prioritized as much as possible. Trying to make this happen. Okay, the going is looking fine for now. I'll maybe extend this down to here. I'm gonna see if I can get relations high enough so that I can military access. How? Well, you probably could get there. Probably could get there. Really not much space for maneuver in this current situation. Yeah, and then, like, predictably, a bunch of people are being left behind. Oh dear. This is bad. And now we're out of manpower, which is very bad. Ugh, I do not want to have to go on a defensive footing. But I think I have to go on a defensive footing. Like, back over to defense. Until I can fix this manpower situation. I think it's dependent on cooldown problems. Okay, so how would we do that? We would have to do something that looks like... looks like probably like this. And then, probably try fortifying along that line. Which should not take too long. Oh my gosh, look at this. Well, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to have the forces involved here. Everyone who's doing something, except for you folks, halt and move accordingly. Is this a good idea? I'm not really sure. I just mentioned, hey, the hope is I can win the war fast, and then immediately I'm like, and we're going back to a defensive footing. Which, like, isn't probably the smartest thing in the world. On the other hand, if we can pull troops away from the front line, well, I mean, the goal here is... Look at that. Look at this. These are massive numbers. Wow. Austria's super close to capitulating. Yeah, but the problem is the... Look how tiny our war participation is. It's just, like, totally puny. eventually, eventually, I'll get, I don't need that. We maybe start on tank development now. I mean, I might as well. I'll, crack into plane development. With that, advanced medium airframe. Yeah, now I'm thinking, like, what role is this plane? I guess it should be a fighter. Like, these should be our new fighters. If it's a fighter, then I probably want, like, air-to-air radar and radio navigation. This gives me reduced night penalty, I guess. That low agility is a problem. More extra fuel tanks is probably fine. I'll just start producing these heavy fighters, I guess. Like, that should be fine. Yeah, the war support hits, that's unfortunate. I guess it probably is pretty predictable. Like, what did you think was going to happen? But still, annoying. I can only hope that this produces the advantage that is needed out west. Though I don't really know if there's much of an upside to this for me. You know, either fight the war or don't fight the war. I mean, I just have to wait. I'm back to waiting again. What is with the suicidal trains? Like, that's weird to me. Alright, things are looking good for Team Blue. Oh, I think I'm going to tweak their occupation strategy. To being this. It should be perfect. Yep. I'm not worried about... I think I still have enough forces to do this. I just want to make sure that everything is peachy keen. Super cool. Why go through here? Oh, I can probably just do this. Bonk. Bonk. Right, I'd forgotten that this is a thing I can do. Bonk. Don't control that. I do control that, but I have people there. Bonk. Don't want to do that. Bonk. Oh, do I not have people here either? Bonk. Literally go another direction. Like the Germans are trying to build themselves a line. A line from which they can attack me in my position. Again, what are you doing? Why are you hugging the Germans? Why? Why? It doesn't make any sense. I am confused. If I were smarter, I'd pay attention to the roads that I'm repairing, but I'm not. I'll put this up top. Perfect! Wow, that war support penalty is annoying. Oh, oofus doofus. Military governor. We're looking at martial law. Just everywhere. Just everywhere. Just to make my life easier in the short term. Very good. Oi. Look at that attrition. It is brutal. It's not a guided missile I want, it's jets. What the heck? Uh-oh, come on. We can rush Nikolaevsk. We can actually cut these chumps off and make our lives a lot easier. Probably not going to happen, but hey, what do you know? Anyways. So things are looking worse for the Germans. Slightly. Things are looking laggier for the game. Undoubtedly. Exert heroism, yay! Let's exhort that heroism. I love heroism. Don't you love heroism so much? I think it's just so cool. Go heroism. Do we not quite have enough forces? Okay, that's interesting. Alright. We're going to try to get the correct one. That's the correct one. Very good. Alright. So we're going to try to fill in up top. Make sure that we have enough forces for our defensive line, which we should do. It should work. We maybe also actually would have had it. But hey, what do you know? Oh, that's funny. I can't strategically redeploy. I'm just sort of stuck here. Get me out of this place. Failure of defense. Interesting. I have to do that. I do not like to do it, but I have to. We're going to have to shorten our line, which is F-I-N-E fine. Yeah, we have a fort there, but whatever. Okay, it looks like we're securing something resembling a defense. Yeah, they can take this. It's fine. And in fact, it's probably better to force them to spread their line out and make it impossible for my guys to get trapped, which would be the worst possible outcome. Alright, well, as wars go, it could be better, could be worse. I will see you in the next episode for the ultimate finale war, which definitely will not be the last episode, unless it is. See you then. Bye bye.